And tonight, it'll be the Memphis. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout. But anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Murray out there with Carter. Then there's the Mayor, and it's Clutch, and it's O'Connor in at the center. Pass to Cornette. Here's Watford. Here's the three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Carter outside over Watford. And it's Carter missing.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Cornette. He's covered by Murray. Here's Dorsey. Orlando grabs the miss. And it's Murray penetrating. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to cool hands. Now Watford. The Grizzlies with another miss. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Lamb. Out to the right wing. Strawberry drills the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Murray. Watford, that's good.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Carter, the pass to Murray. Six on the shot clock. Here's Lamb. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Stan, after a few down years, the Magic has been recaptured here in Orlando.
It sure has, Kevin. They've had great draft picks. They have a couple of young franchise cornerstones. They've got size. They've got guys who will continue to improve. This team's got a chance to be really, really good going forward.
Here's Carter. Second chance shot. The Magic again can't hit.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Pass to cool hands. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Magic leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lamb passes to Strawberry. Another miss by Orlando.
It doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Now here is Carter. O'Connor. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Cool Hands. Hasn't made one yet. Good work there as it goes.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Murray outside. Back to Lamb. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Watford passes to Dorsey. Back to Watford. That 3 off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. Pass to Murray. The rebound by Watford.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Here's Cool Hands. To the middle. Stolen by Carter. Here's Clutch. Covered by Watford. On the wing, Lamb. Here's Strawberry. Pass to Murray. High, arcing shot. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Pass to Clutch. Shot clock at 5. And it's Carter missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Cool Hands. A 3-ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. Cool Hands got 5 now.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
And here is Murray. Pass to Clutch. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Watford passes to Dorsey. To the wing on the left. Here's Cornett. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Here's Kellogg. Pass to Cornett. Rejected by Murray. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Here's Cool Hands. 5 on the clock. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. He's got 7.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Here's Strawberry, and it's blocked. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Tiny, he's checked in for Carter. Here's O'Connor. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Just 5 on the clock. Clutch, good.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side, Lee. Here's Kellogg. Nothing on the board. Here's Cornett. Rejected by Murray. Here's O'Connor. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Cornett. three-pointers off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Clutch can't hit. Memphis leading. He lobs it up. A steal. Murray outside. Here's Strawberry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And here are the Grizzlies now. Cool hands passes to Mr. Clutch. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Pass to Clutch. To the paint. Here's O'Connor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. O'Connor's got his second basket.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
There's the pick. Here's Lampley. The Grizzlies with another miss. Orlando trailing here. Over to the left wing. O'Connor the pass to Hernan Gomez. Tries it from the top of the key. Drained for 2 points. And for Memphis, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, DA. Thank you. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Kellogg. Hernan Gomez covering. Pass to Mr. Clutch. And it's blocked. Here's Clutch. He's got 8. Hernan Gomez with the ball. For 3, Murray. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Kellogg. Pass to Cool Hand. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Orlando leading by 4. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
For 3. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
There's a good screen to the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Cool Hands. 10 points for him. And he gets the bucket. Cool Hands got 12 in the game. Here's Clutch. From outside the arc. The shot, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic out in front. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
We've got McHale. The closer is out there with Lee. Then there's the quick, and it's Wolf in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. That gives them the lead. Lee's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Grizzlies. Here's B-Train to the left wing. The shot. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Assist number 22.
Memphis has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Pass to Wolf for the 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. From 12 feet out. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Kellogg. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Inside. Watford, that's good. Watford's got his second bucket.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Carter nails the baby hook.
And really a good defensive effort there to protect the rim, but the positioning just too good. Got to deny him the ball before he gets to that spot.
Kellogg passes to Lee. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kellogg. Rebounded by Smart. Here's B-Train. Lee with the block. McHale against Smart. Pass to Wolf. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Magic have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Carter on the wing. Covered by Watford. Carter down low. Watford on him. And it's Carter missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Watford, that's good.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Watford's gone 3 for 5 from the field. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Although they were eliminated in the first round, last season was a success game for the Magic.
It sure was, Kevin. I don't think many people had them even making the playoffs, but they fought hard, pushed the Cavs to 7 games, and gained valuable playoff experience.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Baker, who's checked in for Lee, and it's Skinny in for McHale. And a change for the Magic. Lamb's checked in. Baker, no good. Well, Orlando's shooting around 41% on the night. Lamb with the ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Knocks down the 3-ball. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Here's Wolf. Deflects the pass. And here we go with the Magic fast break. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Carter, the pass to Hernan Gomez. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Baker. Hernan Gomez covering. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by Memphis. Watford's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Baker. And he banks in the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Carter outside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points now in the quarter. Grizzlies have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Here's Kellogg, covered by Lamb. He gets that one. Kellogg's got 5 now. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
And Lamb kicks to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Smart. Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. B-Train misses. Grizzlies have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Baker with the bucket.
That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Now Lamb. Now here is Carter. Pass to B-Train. From deep, Hernan Gomez. And he's good on the 3 ball. Hernan Gomez has got it all tied up now for the Magic. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Kellogg. 5 points in the game. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Watford passes to Kellogg. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kellogg's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Now here is Carter. Back to Hernan Gomez. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Hernan Gomez has got 11 here in this quarter alone. Memphis has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Now Watford over to the left wing. Screen by Watford. Kellogg passes to Watford. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Memphis. He comes in for Skinny. The Magic also changing it up. Murray's checked in for Smart. And it's Clutch in for B-Train. Carter, the pass to Murray. Outside, Lamb. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin. And I think 2 things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. After back-to-back 50-win season, Stan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Defense will take that miscommunication. Not even close.
The Quickies checked in for the great one. Aldridge, he's checked in for the Magic. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Here's Kellogg, covered by Lamb. Here's Cornette. And the 3 off target.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Murray outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Orlando making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in, and so Murray nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Throws it up high. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
To the paint. Here's Smart. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Here's Kellogg. 8 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? Saved what was likely to be a dunk.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Cool Hands checked in for the Quick. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Orlando. Carter comes in for Easy Breezy. Murray the pass to Lamb. Murray down low. Second chance effort. He lays it in. Murray's got the game tied up here for the Magic.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some harder second chance.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. The closer's checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 32, Watford.
Here's Cool Hands. He's got 12. Pass to Watford. Here's Cornette. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Mr. Clutch. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Lamb with the ball. Murray sets a screen for Lamb. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
That's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Pass to O'Connor. Drops in the tray. Now it's a 3-point Magic lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And you're also seeing that high motor in terms of their ability to block shots or alter them, bringing that presence defensively. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside, Lamb. O'Connor misses. The Grizzlies shooting well. They're at 45%. Dorsey passes to Mr. Clutch. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Murray. 5 to shoot. There's the screen. Here's Lampley. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Strawberry. Out to Carter. Pass to Murray. To the right side. Clutch the pass to Murray. Lets it go from deep. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's a tie game in Memphis. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
50.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Cool Hands in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Clutch. Murray out there with Carter. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's Lamb at the point. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Wow. Murray kicks to Carter. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Memphis trailing here. Now Dorsey. Pass to Cool Hands. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Murray left side. Carter the pass to Lamb. Here's Clutch. The shot that time, not on target. The Grizzlies shooting 41% for the game. And stolen by Murray. Pass to Clutch. A floater. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And it's all about the release when we shoot the floater.
The Magic shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Pass to Watford. Fires the 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Lamb. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Clutch. Outside Lamb. Fires from way outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. A shot by Dorsey, no good.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Here's O'Connor. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. O'Connor's got 12 in the game.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. It's hauled in by Cornette. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Dorsey. Now Watford. Here's Cornette. And a miss there on the triple. O'Connor the pass to Lamb. Murray outside. Lamb sets a screen for Murray. Back to Lamb. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lamb's got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Here's Cool Hands. 12 points for him. To the inside. Here's Dorsey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good, Dorsey. So he gets them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Carter outside. Lets it go with a 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Cool Hands. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Carter, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
For Orlando, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Here's Cornette. He's covered by Murray. Lets it go from 11, and it falls over the rim and in. Coolhand's got 4 points now in the quarter. Orlando leading by 6. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Murray. Here's Clutch. 6 on the shot clock. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's Coolhands. He's got 16. Watford, that's good.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And here's Carter. Outside, Lamb. O'Connor the pass to Strawberry. Outside, Lamb. It's hauled in by Dorsey. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Pass to Coolhands. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
The Quickies checked in for Memphis. Easy Breezy's checked in for the Magic. Radford, great positioning on the putback.
Man, just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Carter, the best to Hernan Gomez. Here's Clutch, shoots the 3. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Cornette. Here's Mr. Clutch. And he hits it to tie the game up. Mr. Clutch has got 7 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Orlando's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Hernan Gomez with the ball. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Clutch. 13 points in the game. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Lampley. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Well, Orlando shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Murray right side. Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to O'Connor. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Strawberry. The Magic again can't hit. Memphis has gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Cornette. Here's Lampley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Pass to Carter. Here's Clutch, just 5 to shoot. They need this. It's rebounded by Memphis. Cool hands, passes to Kellogg. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Murray. Fades away. The shot by Watford, no good. Magic shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Out to Carter. Pass to O'Connor. Here's Clutch. Kellogg passes to Cornette. Here's Watford, defended by Carter. Got a hand on it. Orlando trailing here. Murray with it. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Connor. The rebound by Watford. Watford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Here's O'Connor. Covered by Watford. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
In the other area, they're separating themselves with their points at the free throw line, being the initiator physically.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Lee's checked in for Mr. Clutch. The bulldozer comes in for B. And it's Skinny in for cool hands.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Pass to Smart. It's tipped 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Here's Kellogg. There's the lob to the hoop. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baker's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Tiny, he's checked in for Mr. Perfect. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 3. Here's Kellogg. No good from the wing. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 for the lead. And it's Carter missing. For Memphis, they've gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. That one falls. Wolf got his first basket.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
So the wing on the left. Here's Tiny. Pass to Hernan Gomez. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Baker. Watford with it. Defended by Carter. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. 1 second left. That one, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Lee out there with B. And there's Skinny. Then there's the quick. And it's Baker in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And slam dunk by Smart.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Cornette. Here's Baker. Shot clock at 5. On the wing. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Orlando's ball. Outside, Lamb. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Clutch the pass to Hernan Gomez. Left side, Smart. Orlando moving the ball around. Hernan Gomez, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Kellogg. He's off on that one. Some solid defense there from Lamb. To tie it up. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And it's tied up with that one.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. But then again, they almost never have an off night at a strike. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Hernan Gomez passes to Strawberry. The Magic again can't hit.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Cornette. They set the pick. Smart against Lee. Over Smart. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Lee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies. Now here's Lamb. Smart on the wing. Outside, Lamb. Elbow shot is on the way. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Dorsey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Baker passes to Dorsey. There's Baker to the paint. Orlando grabs the miss. Tiny's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Hernan Gomez. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Free throw good. Hernan Gomez. Cool hands checked in for the quick. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Orlando. Second free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Dorsey in the post. Covered by Lamb. Pass to cool hands. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Lampley. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Well, you like to see all of them go down, but that did make it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Tiny. And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Here's Dorsey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Dorsey's got 5 points in the quarter. Now here's Lamb. He's guarded closer. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Here's Strawberry. Oh, good with the triple.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green light. Might want to rethink that.
Pass to Cool Hand. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. The closer's checked in for Baker. Mr. Clutch comes in for Lee. And it's the quick in for B. The Magic also changing it up. Carter comes in for Tiny. And Murray's subbed in for Clutch. The Magic trail by 8. And Lamb kicks to Carter. Back to Lamb. To the middle. Can they get it? And then Carter with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Kellogg. Cranes the 3-pointer. Kellogg's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Dorsey. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Looking for Watford. He gets it there. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Hernan Gomez, and he swishes it right through. Hernan Gomez has got 8 points here in this quarter. Memphis leading by 7. Pass to Kellogg. Here's Watford. Takes a 3. Rebound by Murray. Here's O'Connor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He's checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Magic. Clutch, he's checked in for Lamb. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Cool Hand. Teardrop shot. Here's Watford. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Watford's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out front right now.
Back to Carter. And here is Hernan Gomez. Carter looking around. Here's Kellogg. Pass to Mr. Clutch. They set the pick from deep three-point territory. O'Connor grabs the board. O'Connor's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clutch. Murray for 3. The rebound by Watford. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Pass to Cool Hand. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. O'Connor with the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Here's Cool Hands. Here's Mr. Clutch. puts it up from 12. Watford, that's good. Watford's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Orlando Magic. Out left to the wing. Here's Clutch. Knocked loose. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Murray.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Here's Kellogg. No good from outside. The Magic trail by 5. And Carter now, top of the key. It's tipped. Here's Cool Hands. He's covered by Murray. And the basket by Cool Hands. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Murray down low. Here's O'Connor. Covered by Watford. Pass to Carter. Just 2 to shoot. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Cool Hands. O'Connor grabs the board.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
It's deflected, and he stays with it. Here's Lampley. Yep, that one goes in there. Cool Hands got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Dorsey's checked in. And a switch here also for Orlando. Lamb's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. Told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the inside. Pass to Clutch. Fires the 3. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Cornet. He's covered by Murray. A floater. That's tipped. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. So the first one drops, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Murray nails both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Watford passes to Dorsey. Hits the three-point bomb. Dorsey's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Wide open look here for Murray. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Now Dorsey. Inside, here's Lampley. Second shot opportunity. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
And it's Carter missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dorsey. No one near him. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.